kicks, MP.
The world-famous Las Vegas sign on the south side of the Strip. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the NBA Cup semifinals. It's been a thriller here in the Western Conference, and we expect more of the same tonight. With Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge on the sideline. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Taking a look at San Antonio, things going their way so far in this season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record. And, of course, there's the Pelicans, just way behind.
And I think for New Orleans, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
Now, you just don't want to sit in the middle for too long. You either want to be competing against the top teams or starting to strategize where you can position yourself for a high lottery pick and maybe turn around your franchise's fortunes.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, Tice at center with Williamson next to him. Jose Alvarado is out there with Murray, and it's Ingram in at the 3. Looking back at last year's West semifinal in the NBA Cup.
Look at that.
Yeah, it looks like Zion's got the stage all to himself there, just tearing down the rim.
Wembanyama. That one falls coming off Johnson's feet.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Greg Popovich.
And their focus on defense, Brandon Ingram. Coach told me Brandon presents unique problems. It's the skill and size combination. You just don't see it too often. Anytime Ingram touches the ball, everyone will be focused on stopping him. Should be a good one tonight, guys.
Okay, David, thanks. Murray, a screen on Johnson. Ingram deciding where to go with it. And so the ball's out of bounds. Ingram touched it last. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's baddest one. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Here's Ingram. The rebound by Johnson. And that one's good, Ingram.
And gotta love the long, long arms of Brandon Ingram.
They get a hand on it, and it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. And a chance here now to look at the rookie race. Never too soon to see how some of the fresh faces in the league are holding up. We've got quite a few youngsters looking to put their name in the front of the Rookie of the Year race. Well, you look at the baddest one. What a rookie year he's having, guys, atop the rankings right now. And even though it might be a tight call, he's definitely the favorite.
And what a feeling right now for him. I mean, sitting on top of the heap of all that young talent.
That is no small achievement, even early on like this. I think it shows just how well he fits into playing at this level.
Tice trying to break free. And it's Williamson missing.
That's not the type of opportunity.
Oh, yes, sir.
Oh, nice setup by Wembanyama. On top of everything else, this guy has an incredible IQ.
Ingram outside. And stolen by Wembanyama. In transition, here come the Spurs. Snatched away. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Now Alvarado. Scoreless thus far. And it's Ingram missing.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one. Hawkins checked in for Jose Alvarado. And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for San Antonio.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
5 on the clock. Ingram kicks to Hawkins. And the Pelicans miss again.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And the basket by Baddest one.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
A different look now for San Antonio. Zach Collins checked in for Jeremy Sohan. Harrison Barnes comes in for Keldon Johnson. And Paul subbed in for Vassell. And New Orleans also making a change. DeJounte Murray, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. Here's Williamson. And the Pelicans miss again.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game. I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
San Antonio leading by 9. Here's Baddest one. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes.
That boy is so smooth. That boy, Kyrie.
Goes in.
Out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to.
Baddest one in the last outing against Memphis was dominant. He had 44 points, and as we've come to expect, he filled it up from three-point range whenever he could. Numbers like that are sure to get attention around the league, and everyone's excited to see what he does tonight. Guys?
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Murray, good.
Murray's got the range. It's the consistency he's looking for.
San Antonio leading. Here's Baddest one. 15 points in the game. Collins, a screen on Hawkins. And he drains the three, but let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And it looks like they are.
The previous play is under review.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even have looked at it on the monitor, but replay's here, and it's here to stay.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. The Pelicans also changing it up. Williamson is checked in for Jeremiah Robinson-Earl. And it's Ingram in for DeJounte Murray. Sohan with the screen. The shot. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. And that's now 20 points for baddest one. You know, Greg, with the combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
So the Pelican 5 right now. Brandon Ingram's out there with Hawkins. Then there's Trey Murphy. Then it's Zion Williamson. And it's Green in at the power forward. Here's baddest one. He's covered by Hawkins. Baddest one buries it from three-point range. Baddest one's got 23 points.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Fires for 3. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's baddest one. Green with the rebound. They have a very long way to go to get within sight of the lead.
And from what we've seen so far, guys, don't hold your breath.
Inside, Zion just a monster. He could go over or through opposition.
Here's baddest one. 23 points in the game. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Here's Ingram. Nice defense by Vassell. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. It's the Spurs delivering the blowout. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Hello. It's far enough into the season now where you can tell which guys are for real and which guys are pushing for that ROI.
I remember
a dominating display for the Spurs.
Look, guys, anything can happen in a game like this, and we've already seen this kind of hype. You know, we know what it brings. I wouldn't go so far as to speculate that the players are dealing with nerves like we see during the postseason, but the energy in that building is fire.
What about the energy right here, Shaq? I mean, EJ...
And that's all for us. Now it's time to...
Here we go. Second half of the 2024 NBA Cup semifinal round. Coming to you live on 2K. You know, baddest one has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And it's time for an injury report. And now Hall of Famer David Aldridge has an update for us on DeJounte Murray. David, what's the news there?
Hey, Kevin, I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for the Pelicans. And unfortunately, it is a torn MCL. And there's never a good time for injuries, but right in the thick of the season, this is a difficult one to navigate. Kevin?
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, Greg, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Vassell in the wing along with Johnson. And it's baddest one in at the point guard. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. And the first one drops. It's been an eventful run for Zion Williamson, right, Brent, to say the least, since going first overall in the 2019 draft.
And man, Kevin, you just are hoping for the simplest of things, and that is health. Because when Zion is healthy, so is this team in ways that other teams fear. because of how dominant he can be. This is a special talent. We just want to see more and more of it.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Pelicans are putting the ball in Zion Williamson's hands. He said, I'm just playing chess within the game, seeing how the defense is guarding me. I'm going to pick my spots. My teammates trust me to make the right decision, but they also trust me to be me when that time is right. Kevin, I'll let you be you.
And I love when you are you, David. Thank you so much. And it's Alvarado missing.
You talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Ingram outside. Tice sets a screen for Ingram. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Ingram's got 8 points.
Yes, but they won drops after the 0 of 3 start.
Pass to Baddest one. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. And a look now at some of the players we can expect to see in this year's dunk contest. Always one of the great events of All-Star Weekend.
It is, Kevin. You just can't take your eyes off it. The ideas those guys come up with, and then the guts it takes to pull them off, always blows me away.
Well, you look at the Baddest one, and I know he'd like to make a move up in the consideration. He's got all the athleticism you hope for from a dunk contest participant.
He sure does. Lots of competition, though, in the running this year to get that big invite.
So there you go. And as it's looking, this year's dunk contest is shaping up to be a fantastic competition. We'll keep you updated on the voting.
No doubt it's going to be a good one, Kevin. We've got players on that list who'll do things that you didn't even think were possible.
We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. And I think we have a beautiful game now.
To the paint. Lays it up off the glass. Alvarado's got his first bucket in this one.
And the awareness from Zion, I think that's something with playing time, with his maturity, it's going to continue to improve. Now a really good passer at his position.
Baddest one misses.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Wembanyama, a screen. Baddest one misses. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. Ingram wide open. The three-pointer no good. San Antonio's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant one there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on him.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. The Spurs have missed a few free throws up to this point, shooting 4-7 from the foul line tonight. Both free throws good from Baddest one. You know, Greg, it's been great to see the Pelicans get to the next level these past few seasons, hasn't it?
It has, and they've become one of the deeper teams in the NBA over that time. It's not just about one guy. There's talent up and down that roster.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Green comes in for Trey Murphy, and Hawkins subbed in for Jose Alvarado. Outside, Green for 3. Ingram, good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Ingram's got 5 points now in the quarter.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
No problem from Harrison Barnes. They're getting up and throwing it down.
For New Orleans, they've gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. 1:32 left in the third quarter. Williamson right side to the middle. And that one's good. Ingram. 13 points for Brandon Ingram.
And right now, people wanting to tune in as Brandon Ingram is putting on a show.
Here's Baddest one. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Well, him dominating the offensive end is what accounts for this lead. Just a very difficult guy to stop once he gets going.
Tice kicks to Williamson. Back to Tice. It's Hawkins on the wing, defended by Paul. The shot by Hawkins, no good.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
32 seconds left here in the third quarter. New Orleans moving the ball around. Williamson kicks to Ingram. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Down low, here's baddest one. Pass to Collins. Ingram with the steal. It's Ingram on the wing. Lots of room. San Antonio with the rebound. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game.
Such a light touch on that finger roll. Classic move there.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean,
you feel voters get tired of the same guy winning every single season?
Yeah, I think they do, Kevin. And it's a shame because, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years down the line, those players looking back at the statistics from any given season deserve to be the MVP or all defense. And I hope that maybe that atrophy doesn't take place this year.
So for New Orleans right now, we've got Trey Murphy. Ingram is out there with Jose Alvarado. Then it's Green, and it's Robinson Earl in at the 5 spot. Pass to Alvarado. Here's the screen. And the Pelicans miss again.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Baddest one. And the 3 off target. For New Orleans, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the 1 make. Here's Robinson Earl. He's guarded by Collins.
Get outside, get outside.
It's Ingram on the wing. Clock at 6. Goes back up. And it's good on the way up. Ingram's got 12 points here in the second half.
Well, when Ingram gets the ball on the inside, his length can really help him out to create shot opportunities.
Ball finds Collins. There's a screen by Collins. Pass to baddest one. Shoots the 3. That shot is off. New Orleans has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And that one's good. Ingram.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from 3-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
And here's Collins. And he finishes nicely on the way up.
Even with the defense all over him, Collins sticking with it.
Ingram passes to Robinson Earl. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And it's Ingram missing.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
Pass to Collins. To the inside. Baddest one. Rejected by Ingram.
Well, Brandon Ingram is so long, and that's what we could say to the ball. So long.
And Green slams it in.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Barnes the screen. Here's baddest one. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Well, the most important event of the NBA calendar might be in June. And it's not the finals, but rather for so many teams, Brent, the NBA draft.
Well, Kevin, it's a chance for you to set the table for your franchise. What do you want to have for next year? What do you want to have 5 years from now? And so all the work that goes in, the scouting, the intel work to build up a team where you are making the steps and taking strides to become a championship caliber team, that stuff starts at the NBA draft.
Kept alive. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the San Antonio Spurs.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Spurs.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year. And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Baddest One.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
Baddest One passes to Mamu Kalishvili. Fires from deep. Good, he hits again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. New Orleans has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the 3rd quarter. And the dunk by Williamson.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
There's 39 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Rebounded by the Spurs. That's good from Baddest One. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Inside, and finished off by Williamson.
And we could get used to seeing a lot of highlights just like that. Zion's power and body control leading the points.
That free throw good from Williamson. 23 seconds left in the 4th. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Here's Baddest One. The 3 gets it to fall.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And so
great win tonight, MP.